I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put him out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
Oh, campaign that say free Beyonce.
Beyonce is funny.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
The internet has been in an uproar over some shocking allegations involving Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy. Recently, an old interview of DaBaby with Shannon Sharpe resurfaced, where he spilled major tea about attending one of Diddy's infamous parties. In the interview, DaBaby hinted at the presence of powerful figures, including Beyonce and Jay-Z, in settings that raised eyebrows. He suggested that Beyonce's approach to him at the party was unusually forward, sparking widespread speculation. Adding fuel to the fire, DaBaby claimed that Diddy cleared the room of non-important guests, leaving behind only himself, Beyonce, Jay-Z, and a handful of other high-profile individuals. The tension escalated when DaBaby revealed that Diddy even put his arm around him, an act that left him visibly uncomfortable. This revelation has left fans questioning the dynamic between Beyonce and Jay-Z, with many wondering if their public image of a power couple hides darker truths. These claims have reignited long-standing rumors about Jay-Z's alleged treatment of Beyonce. For years, whispers have circulated about Jay-Z's controlling behavior and accusations of him allegedly keeping Beyonce in compromising situations. The idea that Jay-Z might have been involved in facilitating certain actions for business gains has sent shockwaves through their fanbase. Speculations about their involvement in Diddy's parties aren't entirely new, but DaBaby's account has given them renewed credibility. Some fans have drawn parallels between Jay-Z's alleged behavior and Diddy's treatment of Cassie during their relationship. Cassie's claims about being coerced into uncomfortable situations under Diddy's influence bear eerie similarities to what is now being discussed about Beyonce and Jay-Z. To make matters worse, Diddy himself is currently embroiled in a massive legal scandal. Homeland Security's recent investigation into Diddy led to his arrest, and he's now facing numerous charges, including allegations of running a criminal enterprise. During the raid on his property 6 months ago, authorities uncovered firearms, ammunition, and thousands of bottles of lubricant. Prosecutors have described Diddy as orchestrating a network involving forced labor, kidnapping, and other crimes. Despite offering a $50 million bond and sacrificing numerous assets, including family properties, Diddy has been denied bail twice. With the trial looming, prosecutors hinted at the involvement of other high-profile celebrities in his criminal activities. This vague statement has caused an avalanche of speculation, with Jay-Z and Beyonce's names frequently mentioned. Although the prosecutors haven't explicitly named these individuals, the implications are staggering. If the allegations prove true, the ramifications for Hollywood's elite could be immense.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put him out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there.
Mm-hmm.
Me and maybe about 15 others.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being, two of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in at the moment, And she came over and introduced herself to me like as if she had to. This
Right.
Beyonce, cut it out. But I'm a big fan of your work, you know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop, and that was just dope. That was dope as hell to me, man. That was.
As DaBaby's interview continues to gain traction, fans have taken to social media to voice their disbelief and outrage. Many pointed out how unusual it was for someone of Beyonce's stature to approach DaBaby so directly. A Twitter user sarcastically commented, "Oh, so Beyonce introduced herself to you? The Beyoncés?" Others speculated that DaBaby's interaction with Diddy might have been less about his music and more about something far more sinister. Allegations about Beyonce's and Jay-Z's participation in these questionable parties have cast a shadow over their pristine public image. The suggestion that Jay-Z might have put out Beyonce to advance their business dealings has left fans reeling. It's not just DaBaby's account fueling the rumors. For years, former insiders and associates have hinted at troubling dynamics within Jay-Z and Beyoncé's relationship. One particularly damning claim came from Beyoncé's former bodyguard, Uncle Ron. He accused Jay-Z of exerting control over Beyoncé, alleging that he kept her in a vulnerable state to maintain his dominance. These allegations echo the disturbing reports about Diddy's treatment of Cassie. According to Cassie, she was often kept in a state of dependence, unable to refuse certain activities. Fans have drawn chilling parallels between Cassie's experiences and the accusations against Jay-Z, adding to the controversy. Jaguar Wright, another industry insider, has previously claimed that Jay-Z manipulated Beyoncé similarly. Wright alleged that Jay-Z's actions were motivated by the same desires for control and compliance that characterized Diddy's treatment of women in his circle. While these claims remain unverified, they've contributed to an unsettling narrative surrounding Hollywood's elite. Further evidence of potential issues came to light in a viral video of Beyoncé appearing disoriented during a basketball game. In the clip, she struggled to keep her eyes open and swayed slightly, as if fighting to stay awake. At the time, her PR team dismissed the incident as fatigue from rehearsals, but fans weren't convinced. Shortly after, reports surfaced from an anonymous assistant claiming to have witnessed Jay-Z's aggressive behavior towards Beyoncé. The assistant recounted instances of Jay-Z shoving and pushing Beyoncé, noting her embarrassment at being mistreated in front of others. These stories paint a troubling picture of their relationship, one that contrasts starkly with their carefully curated public image.
I'll say, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on.
As the spotlight on Diddy's trial intensifies, fans are bracing for more revelations. Prosecutors' statements about a criminal enterprise have only fueled speculation about the potential involvement of other celebrities. Many believe that Jay-Z's close association with Diddy could implicate him further. Social media users have pointed out patterns in Jay-Z's connections, including his friendship with R. Kelly, as evidence of questionable alliances. The idea that Beyoncé might have been an innocent bystander in these situations is also being challenged. Critics argue that her mere presence at these parties suggests complicity. Even if she wasn't directly involved, the discussion around these allegations has opened a broader conversation about the dark side of Hollywood. Many fans are now questioning the integrity of their favorite celebrities, acknowledging that fame often comes with hidden compromises. One user summarized the sentiment, stating, "Hollywood isn't all glitz and glamour. Most of your faves are silent about the worst things because they're part of it." Another added, "Jay-Z's history with people like R. Kelly and Diddy speaks volumes. These are not coincidences." While the full extent of Jay-Z and Beyoncé's involvement remains unclear, the allegations have undoubtedly tarnished their reputation. As Diddy's trial progresses, fans are eager to see if more evidence will emerge linking Hollywood's power players to his criminal enterprise.
Jay-Z. Why has Jay-Z been coming up with you lately?
Because he's a monster. I waited a long time to see if he would grow a conscience. And the more he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in the cat.
No, girl.
In the midst of this controversy, fans are revisiting old interviews, videos, and statements for clues about Beyoncé and Jay-Z's potential involvement. Some are focusing on the power dynamics within their relationship, noting how often Beyoncé appears to defer to Jay-Z in public. Others are questioning the role of industry insiders who have long shielded powerful figures from scrutiny. Diddy's trial represents a turning point, as prosecutors seem determined to expose the full scope of his activities. If their investigation uncovers evidence implicating Jay-Z, Beyoncé, or other major celebrities, it could lead to a seismic shift in Hollywood's landscape. Despite the damning allegations, some fans are standing by Beyoncé, arguing that she might have been coerced or manipulated into these situations. Others, however, believe it's time to hold all parties accountable, regardless of their celebrity status. As one commenter put it, being a victim doesn't absolve you from enabling others. If Beyoncé knew about these things and stayed silent, she's part of the problem. This sentiment reflects a growing demand for transparency and accountability in an industry that has long operated in secrecy. As the trial date approaches, the spotlight on Diddy's case will only intensify. Fans and critics alike are awaiting the outcome, hoping it will bring much-needed clarity to these disturbing allegations. Until then, the rumors and speculation surrounding Beyonce and Jay-Z's involvement in Diddy's parties will continue to dominate conversations. For now, the world watches as one of Hollywood's most powerful couples faces unprecedented scrutiny, with their carefully constructed image hanging in the balance.